Boom, boom. This is Skinner, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. All right, we got a little bit of Azur land on tap today. So we got a few things to cover, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. So I was blessed by the Azur land gods this morning, and they delivered unto me USS New Jersey. So I did manage to get her, thankfully, because I realized too late. If you watched my previous video, you realized in my last video I informed you that I would not be able to reach the pity in this particular event simply because I had not been paying attention and had been spending all of my gold on gold research lab commission. So I did not have enough gold to actually complete 200 that would be required to actually reach the pity on New Jersey, unfortunately. As you can see, it's 7,500 a pop for 5. Okay, and as you can see, we've only got 3 days left, and I'm still 60 short. So I would not have had enough gold to actually complete. I would have more than enough cubes, of course, but yeah, definitely would not have had enough gold. Spent too much on the research labs. I don't know, when I was in the hospital, I was getting amazing research lab here in the academy. I was getting amazing research. I had like 2 gold FDGs. That's where you're guaranteed to get FDG blueprints. I had a gold one for Georgia, which allowed me to complete Georgia actually. I got 2 for Zuma. I mean, I was just getting all these gold ones, and I was I was not really cognizant of what I was doing. I was not really focusing on what I was doing too much. I was just, in the hospital, wasn't exactly feeling the greatest with my phone here. So I was just snatching these up, and I wasn't paying attention to my gold situation. And then I realized I went to do a build a couple of days ago to do another 5. I did 5 in the morning. I did another 5 in the evening, and I didn't have enough gold. And that's when I realized, what do you mean? No. So that's when I finally realized that I was going to come up short in the pity, not because of cubes, but because of gold. So please be cognizant of your gold. This does cost a lot of gold. Okay, so as you can see, my gold's in the tank, and it's going to take a week or so to build that back up. So yeah, I'm not going to have enough, but I got her, so we're all set. So let's go ahead and jump right into it and get right to what we're going for here. So I do have New Jersey. Now let's go ahead and talk a little bit about what's going to happen here. So for those of you not familiar with the way these events run, you've got the shop. The shop will be open. The actual ability to gain seals ends on the 9th. The event closes on the 9th. And that means that you won't be able to run the event stages anymore. No more sorties. So you need to make sure that you get all of the seals that you want by the 9th, which is Wednesday, 3 days from now. Okay? So this shop will be open for another 7 days, which will allow you to finish the second part of the event, which is the chat screen obtaining, which I'll go over here in a few minutes. So in this shop, what you want to get, you definitely want to get the gun. This gun is better than the gold variant guns, so you definitely want to purchase this. This will be an excellent gun for Jersey. Okay, so focus on that. You, of course, now Ticonderoga is buildable, so don't purchase Ticonderoga yet. Wait until the day after the build event ends. If you didn't get her on the last day, then yeah, you'll have to purchase her from the shop. But you might build her. You can use prototype bullets, gold bullets, to bring her up, so you don't need to get multiple copies. So if you build her and you've got the bullets, you don't need to purchase her. That'll save you 8,000. Okay, so you want to get the gun, and then you want to get these blueprints right here are good for me because these are for FDG. And then I like to buy the parts. That's pretty much all I purchase. Okay, that's pretty much all I ever get is the parts, the blueprints, whatever they're offering here. It's usually, sometimes it's a gun, sometimes it's, blueprints for another type of weapon, a gold weapon or something. I get that. And of course, I always purchase the actual ship girl if I need to, and it wasn't in the build. So, but you can wait to hold off on that until the 9th after the build event ends, which the build event ends on the 9th, as well as the sorties on the 9th. Those end, then purchase her afterwards. Okay, so don't focus on it right now. So that's where you want to do. Now, if you're going to be doing the actual chat border, which is right down here in the call to arms, this ends on the 16th. Okay, so to complete this, you need to get all of the ships, and you need to get them to 70, minimum 70, and fully limit broke. Now, the missions for this right here don't close until the 16th, so you have an extra 7 days. So that's why you don't need to purchase Ticonderoga. You can purchase her. You'll have an extra 7 days after the 9th to actually complete this portion if you want to get the chat border. So it's absolutely no rush to do it right now. Okay, just make sure that once, if you do purchase her tonight, just focus on her for a few days to get her up to 70 so you can do the limit breaks. So as you can see, I should be able to complete this. I'm not going to have any of the gold bullets left by the time I'm finished, but I should be able to actually complete it. So my current status, San Francisco got her fully limit broke. I did not have to use a bullet on her. I got numerous copies of her, so many copies that I was able to fully limit break her without using. Same thing with Boise, numerous copies of her. Did not need to use any bullets. Today, when I did my pull right after New Jersey fell, I got another copy of Archerfish, so I'll be able to complete her as well. Morrison, I've got enough prototype bullets, purple bullets to do her, so that's not a problem. Jersey requires the special bullets. The only way to do Jersey is a copy of New Jersey and the bullets, which are inside the shop, munitions, prototype, Beastie Boys right here. You need specialized core, 4,000 per. So that means you're going to need several of these. Okay, so you might not be able to fully limit break her, but she's not in the fully limit break thing, so you don't need to worry about that. If you want to get a chat screen, she's not involved in that, so you don't need to fully limit break her to actually attain the chat screen. So that's not a big deal. But you want to focus on this just because you want to get Jersey and fully limit break her and get her to 120. New Jersey is the most obtainable in terms of obtainability. She's the most powerful ship in the game. Everybody's rating her just a smidget behind FDG, who is the most powerful ship in the game still, but she's a priority ship and she takes a long-term commitment. I've been working on her for months and I'm still not finished with her, but she's still just a little bit better than New Jersey, but actually obtainable now, usable now. New Jersey is the best ship in the game, so you definitely want to get her. So throw as much gold as you need to into this build. Okay, just build. Try to get to the pity. If you're, hopefully you'll get lucky like I did and you'll actually get her before you reach the pity. But if you don't, just try to do as much as you can and make sure you try to get her, because this is the only way to get her. And this will be a big plus to anybody's account. So that's what you want to focus on. And then remember, the limit breaking runs for an extra 7 days, so you don't have any. Just get Ticonderoga. I'm almost finished. Run these too if you can. This ends on well, you have to do this by the 9th because this involves using the ships from phase 1 in certain levels. The sorties close on the 9th, so if you don't have these completed by the 9th, you won't be able to obtain these points. So if you're doing this, these give you excess points in case you come up short on some of this. You can still successfully get it if you do these. So this is like excess points, extra credit points, so to speak. So you should go ahead and do them. I'm going to complete them. As you can see, I'm almost done with them. I'm progressing pretty good through the event. I managed to catch back up a little bit. As you can see, my oil is way low. But I'm into D. I'll complete this tomorrow. And then Tuesday I'll complete D3, and then I'll start playing around. That'll give me a day to play around with the SP level. Go ahead and play with it, see if I can beat it. So I should be able to complete the event. I'm going to probably have roughly around 26,000 seals, which should be enough for what I want. I just want to get the gun, the blueprints, and the parts. And then I'll purchase Ticonderoga if need. Hopefully, Ticonderoga get built here in the next few days before the build event closes on the 9th. We'll just have to see. It's one of those things where, luck plays a factor. But I'll purchase her from the shop if I need to. I'll do that on after the build event closes. So, but yeah, so definitely get in there and knock that out. Now, in terms of what I am looking for in the future of the account, now everybody's focusing on what the next UR ship is going to be already. Some people are saying it's going to be Sovetskaya Soyuz, which is going to be this flagship for the Northern Fleet. I don't think so. Too close. I assume we're going to see her. We've already been introduced to her, so I got a feeling that she's probably going to be the next flagship that's unveiled. But I don't think she's actually going to be UR. They usually space out these UR events quite a bit. This Shinano being the first one, and now New Jersey being the second one. But so I think it'll probably be in the future when we'll probably get something else. I'm interested to see what it was doing. I was hoping myself. I was hoping that some of the people were talking about maybe a nuclear version of one of the carriers for the EU, but since they come out with Jersey, I don't think that's going to happen. So it'll be interesting to see what they choose for the next UR ship. But I do like the fact that they've dropped out New Jersey. It's going to allow us to sort of expand our Eagle Union. The meta for Eagle Union has always been carriers. Throw Enterprise, Essex, Intrepid in the backfield, and you'll burn down pretty much everything. It's the most powerful fleet in the game in terms of doing out sheer damage, and that's simply because of the fact that carriers are currently the best mechanic in the game for terms of clearing out levels quick. So now we actually have the ability to open up that Eagle Union backfield a little bit, throw New Jersey back there, maybe put a Georgia back there, maybe try to run a 3 battleship backfield, and New Jersey will make that possible. But still, my ideal, keeping it straight Eagle Union would probably be just going with New Jersey, then Enterprise on the flank, and then probably another carrier on the other side. It will probably be what I'll end up doing. So in a couple of weeks, I'll be introducing my new PvP team. It's pretty much what I've been focusing on the past couple of months, actually. It's pretty much comprised mostly of priority ships. I'm going to have like 3 tanks on the front line, 3 massive damage dealers on the back line. It's going to be pretty much almost over 15,000 power on each, so it's going to be pretty totally awesome. Hopefully, we'll have to see. I'm putting the finishing touches on it. It takes a long time to get the blueprints for all the priority ships. I had them built some time ago, but it's just been focusing on it. I finished up Georgia today, so it's going to be an interesting thing with New Jersey in here. Probably going to take a few weeks to get her up because I'm probably going to end up sticking her in there. She originally was not going to be the plan, but since she's pretty much the second most powerful ship in the game, it's right to do it. So we'll have to see exactly. But yeah, I'm looking on doing that, which is one of the reasons that you want to get the gun inside the shop, because that is a little bit better than the gold variant guns. So it's definitely an excellent gun for to equip on New Jersey once you get her. So that's where we're at. So I did want to let everybody know that I do have Jersey. She is in the house. So we will be doing another video on Azur, probably on Tuesday, just to let everybody know when the event ends. Reminds everybody, get the seals. The seals end on the 9th. The event closes. This closes on the 9th. You won't be able to run any more sorties. So you got to get the seals by the 9th. So make sure you have enough to get the gun. You definitely want to get the blueprints and parts, especially if you're working on priority ships. And you might have to purchase Ticonderoga, so just take that into account. She is in the build, so you can possibly build her, but I have not managed to build her yet. But you might need to build her. If you don't build her, you need to purchase her. So make sure you have 6,000 in, or 8,000. I'm sorry, 8,000 in lieu in case you do need her. All right, especially if you're going for the chat screen. All right, so that's where we're at. So I just wanted to go ahead and let everybody know that I do have her, and that the vid is progressing. I have managed to get caught back out. So yeah, I'll knock out D2 tomorrow. I'll knock out D3 on Tuesday, and that'll give me a day or so to play around with the SP event. See how I do on that. Maybe try to beat that up, see what I can come out with, and go from there. But yeah, so we are in good shape. All right, so Remember to pull, and get your jersey. Best ship in the game that is obtainable by everyone. All right, so thanks a lot for watching. Remember to subscribe. Once you subscribe, you'll see a bell. If you click on the bell, you get notified each time I drop a video. Also, remember to share and like the video, as that helps the views immensely. So this is Kendrick coming at you from the corner, signing out.